Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, whatever time it is, wherever you're watching. My name's Goofy, and welcome back to another video. So for today's video, I have a few different things that we're going to go over, and a lot's kind of happened since the last video. The game has had a few good updates that have kind of improved the stability of the game. On launch, it was a little unstable, but the developers have been working really hard to kind of get it to a good place now for people to play. We're also going to be playing on a US East official PvP server for anybody interested. I do have a guild that I'm making, so anybody who would like to join, feel free to reach out to me either on Discord or whatever. I'll have my Discord linked in the description. I'll have the Crestfallen Discord linked in the description as well. So kind of going over and recapping my last video, I got to the point where I had started to make a base, and then I went on vacation, so I was not able to continue that base because there was a wipe, and now the game is available for purchase on Steam. It was $10 when I bought it. I'm not sure what it's up to now, but it is available to buy. This also is not a paid promotional video either. I'm doing this because I enjoy the game and I really believe for what it stands and kind of where it's going. It's an incredible game. It's been a rocky road, but it's a small team of indie devs that are kind of creating this game. And I don't know if I iterated this in the last video, but one thing that I love about this game is the fact that the developers are so involved with the community. They're very responsive. Any suggestions you have, they always take those into account, and they're more than willing to answer questions and help out. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the game. I am a little progressed already. I do have a base. I do have some levels. I have made it to iron armor and stuff. Now, to go over one thing that I've noticed, I don't know if this is an actual thing that is supposed to be in the game or how it's supposed to run, but I have noticed early on if you put points into intelligence, it will boost the damage that you do to like stones and wood. So if you put your first two into intelligence and then max these three out and then get this up to like 15 or 20, you can pretty much like one or two hit most rocks and most wood. Again, I don't know if that's how the game's meant to be played. It's my preference. It's something I found out through other players that I've been using to kind of get my starts and kind of quality of life. But I'll go ahead and give you guys a tour. This is the inside. I've got my little throne room. I've got my crafting, well, my smelting area, my crafting area. We already have it mostly stone. We still need a little bit to kind of upgrade. We'll go up here on the roof as well. I don't know. It's been a few hours since I've been on. We'll see if anybody's built around. There is a base up there that's already been there, though. Yeah, it's a good little area. This is where I also do my grinding for levels. Because if you don't know, these little blue rocks and the red ones also will drop little experience crystals. I think it's like 1350 experience, so it's a good chunk of XP. But that is also why I put a bunch of my points into intelligence as well, to kind of make the level grind a little easier. I'll run through really quick kind of the path that I follow in order to do my leveling. Typically I start over here by the water in kind of like the northern side, and I'll start and see I can like one or two hit it depending on how much I do. So I'll run here. Next thing I'll do, I'll go ahead and start whacking this rock, and you can see we already got it. Ooh, okay, 2 XP crystals. I'll take those. So let's go ahead and pop that bad boy on. Also, sorry if my voice is a little low. I have been sick, which is why last week I was not able to get a video out like I had originally planned. I actually had already recorded like 30 minutes worth of content and ended up getting sick. Wasn't really proud of where it was going, and then just decided to start from scratch. So here we are. Oop, got us another crystal. So it's kind of like a little horseshoe pattern that I run in as well. And also there is still a little bit of a hitbox glitch where it doesn't always hit the thing you're aiming at. Occasionally, as I'm running this path too, I'll go ahead and collect some iron while I'm over here, because iron is needed for steel. which is my next weapon and armor tier that I'm going to upgrade to. And me personally, speaking of armor and stuff, I usually tend to go for the strength armor. I'm more of a melee player, but I do want to kind of try to play like a paladin type build so that I can kind of try out healing light, see how that kind of works. I don't know what the cooldown is on it, but have sort of like a healing aspect to my damage dealing. I'm thinking high damage and a little healing. Okay, we can see there's an egg dropping over in the distance. So again, anybody interested, I do have a guild that I'm making, or have made, called Nox Atra. That's my MMO guild that I use for most MMOs. Let's see, Thorfinn, I may have talked to them before, I don't know. All the other names I don't recognize though. So again, hitting wood is also boosted because of the kind of little path that I took. So I can usually like 1 or 2 hit trees like so. Super duper easy, makes the early game grind just that much easier. Also, sorry for my voice. I know I did say I was sick, but I'm also very low energy, still trying to recharge those batteries a little bit. Lasted a little longer than I thought it was going to. Also, I did get some points that I could go ahead and put in. I think I'm going to try and get stamina to 10. So stamina affects a stock of maximum health and health regeneration, which is kind of nice. So these are going to be my 3 main focuses. I think I'm going to leave intelligence on 20. Maybe I'll boost it later once I get those pretty high. I haven't 100% decided yet though. So we're getting our last 2 here on this little run. I wouldn't mind trying to get into some PvP. I mean, it is a PvP server. Okay, cool. So I do kind of want to see health regeneration is 0.2 plus 0.2 seconds. Okay, so obviously the more points you put in, the faster it'll go. That's kind of cool. I like that. Just have it to where like you get hit and you instantly start healing back to max. I don't know if there's something in place to combat that. I would think so. Now, another thing I've noticed, I'm not sure if this is a feature of the game. I have cut down the trees around my base over here. And I've gotten rid of the stumps. And it does look like the trees haven't grown back. I'm not sure if anybody in the comments could let me know if that's a feature I just have missed. If so, that's really cool, and that does help with like building and stuff like that. But if that's the case, I need to stop destroying the stumps. Okay, so we're gonna go, I'm gonna get a little bit more stone because I'd like to go ahead and upgrade the rest of this. And I also want to finish making some stuff for my crafting floor as well. So we're gonna go fill up our inventory with some stuff. Also, in my last video, I did notice a few comments about if the RuneScape music was in the game, or if it was, or if I added it in myself. I did add it in myself. I'm a big old school RuneScape nerd. I've been playing RuneScape since I was in like 3rd grade, and I'm 27 now, if that tells you anything. So it was more just kind of a personal preference. So these red rocks also give you the XP as well. Now we could go try and bust into some bases. I don't know how hard it'd be to like bust in, because my fists don't do 50 to 70 damage. If they did, rating would be borderline ridiculous. But I'm thinking we may gather all these stones. Once we gather all the stones from this hill, we'll move on to try and find some gold, and we'll also find some iron. Also, another issue that I noticed I had in my last video was that you could hear my key clacks and stuff. I do have NVIDIA Broadcast on now, so please, I mean, obviously in editing and stuff I'll be able to tell, but I'm hoping that solves it. If it doesn't, oh well. I'm not really sure what else I can do. I hope you guys like Geek Click ASMR. Also, another thing on my last video, I'd just really like to say thank you for all of the support and all the love and everything that everyone's shown on that video. The amount of likes and the amount of views have just been absolutely insane, and the entire week while I was at the beach, I was just following along, responding to comments, and it meant so much. I really appreciate you guys. And also, feel free to leave in the comments any suggestions that you guys have, what I could do, any games you'd like to see me play, anything different you'd like to see me do in the videos, any cool little artistic things I could add in or do. I'm open to suggestions and constructive criticism, so please, please. I don't think we're going to need as much stone as I think we are, but I would like to get as much as I can, just if I need it in the future. I can just store it in a chest somewhere just so I don't have to go out and start punching rocks again. One thing that's kind of interesting, and I guess this is more directly for the developer, Burkhart, if you are watching, is this supposed to happen, like, with boosting the intelligence? Is it supposed to be this easy to, like, punch rocks and stuff? I mean, if so, cool. It's awesome. If not, it almost kind of makes pickaxes and axes kind of redundant, I guess. So I don't know what your thoughts are on that, or if it's, again, meant to be that way. If not, hey, I won't say anything. Love the game, it's awesome. If so, though, I would suggest maybe having it apply that boost only to when you are using the tools. I think that would be kind of cool, little like workaround to where it doesn't make like the tools like redundant, and maybe like once it gets to a specific like say you're using stone tools, it can only go to a certain point until you're not going to be more efficient unless you're using like an iron pickaxe, and then so on and so forth. Again, just an idea, an idea, if you will. Again, for anybody interested, I am on official East Coast US PvP server. The more on the server, the merrier, you know. More PvP to be had, loads of fun. They do have PvE servers, and PvE is fun. It's not my cup of tea. I like PvP. I'm very much a combat, build and defend your castle from other players sort of guy. Though offline raiding is not ideal. It's not against the rules. Not ideal though. But yeah, if you'd like to join me, have some fun. We can make our own little kingdom. I think that would be a lot of fun. We also do need a whole lot of coal since we're going to be crafting steel. We'll be grabbing that as we go as well. I got to pay attention to my weight. Okay, so I may just get a little more stone and then I'm just going to focus. I'll do this last node because I do have a lot of stone. Okay, so let's focus on getting iron and getting coal. This coal is pretty integral in getting steel. I'm gonna need a lot of it too. Also all the red and blue nodes I see, I am gonna still farm those as well though. Also, one thing, usually during the day I save that for like building and crafting and going out and doing stuff, because this game does get really, really dark. I don't know if any of you have played Rust. It's kind of on par with the night times in Rust, very hard to see. So night times I use for farming the nodes because I can see the glowing blue nodes. Makes it a little easier. Okay, so I'm starting to kind of slow down from my weight. So we'll go ahead and see if we can find some more coal and some more iron. Honestly, at this point, I'm kind of more focused on trying to find coal over iron because I do have a lot of iron. In this video, I would like to get into a little bit of PvP. If we don't, it is what it is, but it's going to be a little hard with only like 5 people on the server at the moment. But we'll see what shenanigans we can get into. So I was trying to think of an idea of what to call people that watch my videos, you know. Is that dumb? I think it's dumb. The name I came up with was definitely dumb. Goofsters? Yeah, no. We're not going to roll with that. Unless you guys want to. You're more than welcome to. I won't call you guys that. Sorry, those are the intrusive thoughts taking over a little bit. I think we'll get this last node and then we'll head back. And then it looks like it may be starting to get dark in game. So we can get ready to run our little route again. Wow, I am really slow. I would kind of be interested as well. I've noticed that the only the only food that you get from magic, I don't know if this is a thing. My magic level obviously isn't very high, but one thing that would give me more of an incentive to add more points into intellect would be being able to create better foods from the create food spell. I don't know, just a thought. Throw this bad boy on the spinning wheel. So we are gonna need it as we craft better armor. Okay, let's get a little action. Let's get a little action in here. Come here. Roo, roo. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I don't really fully understand how the durability works on weapons and stuff either yet, because it feels like some moments I'll have a lot of durability, and then I'll look back like 10 minutes later and it's like, no, I'm broken. Sorry. Also, feel free to let me know in the comments how you like my my base build. It's more, I kind of tried to go with like the theme of a castle. Obviously it's not like a super accurate representation of a castle, but it's home. And of course, like through this series, well, depending on how they wipe and stuff like that, because they did just wipe Friday. I don't know if they're going weekly or monthly wipes. I'll try to like level up the base, make it a little bigger, you know, as we go. Maybe expand a bit. We'll see. I would like to put some walls around this bad boy eventually, you know. And then once you're able to hire NPCs, I'd like to put some archers up on a tower. Ooh, hey, look, there's a guy up here. Let's go say hi. Stay on our guard. Hello? Where'd he go? Very confused. I don't know where he went. Interesting. I hope he was not trying to think of raiding us. Definitely gonna need a lot more coal. So let's go ahead and we'll add the 25 into each. Man, the one guy runs and hides. I wanted to say hello. I do need to eventually get better doors put on this bad boy too. Let's turn this on too. A little bit of, wait. I see. Add a little bit of extra light. Let's go ahead, we'll finish upgrading my roof to stone. Go ahead and start upgrading the, ooh. I didn't realize that those look like that. I'll be putting those all around. It's really bothering me that he just kind of disappeared into thin air. Okay, it doesn't look super dark out right now from what you could tell, but trust me, it gets dark. It gets real dark. So we got a lot here. So we've got 317, or 373, excuse me. He went and jumped over that hill, and then he just kind of disappeared. Kind of freaky that he could just disappear like that. Oh, there it goes. Now it's hot. Now it's dark. That's dark. So this is why I really only do this at night. Kind of worried if he was like scouting my base. Although he only had a wooden shield on, maybe not. Oh my god, the toad scared me. Dude, I can one-hit the toads. That's awesome. Oh. Dude, the deer in this game freak me out, man. They come out of nowhere. It's like playing a PvP game. You see a little name run next to you. You think it's a player. And you can definitely see my base lit up. Our health is regenning pretty, like, relatively quickly. Definitely a lot faster than it was. Now, they do have a magic spell for, like, longer underwater breathing. He very well could have just went and swam underwater. I don't know, but it's always a possibility, I suppose. See, there's it, like, not wanting to hit. You just gotta hit it in the sweet spot. Okay. So, moon. Where's the moon? Okay, so it's starting to turn daytime now. Okay, I think what we're gonna do, we're gonna get some wood and finish replacing the stuff up there. And we're also gonna have to put some in to wrap the entire top. Also, probably a weird thing to say. Did any of you guys watch Love Island? Because my girlfriend and I have been watching it, and it is wild. Dude, do people actually act like that? Like, or do they enhance it for that show? Because if people actually act like that, it's kind of wild to me. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's super entertaining, though. Oops. sit down. Sit down, frog boy. Also, feel free to leave in the comments what's your favorite Gatorade flavor and why is it blue? And you know which blue I'm talking about. There's only one right answer to that. Okay, just a couple more trees and then we'll head back in. And dude, every time I turn around, I see those stags just like running and jumping around, and it just like freaks me out. Okay, that should be enough wood. I should be able to encircle the rest of the base. So what I'll do, I'll encircle it all with wood, and then I'll come down, turn this wood into planks, and then go from there. Honestly, I probably need to kind of close off some of the inside just a little bit. So let's make these. I want to make these doorways right here. I don't want them to just be exposed and open. I think it looks tacky. You know what I mean? Okay. So we'll do that. Fences. I think, yeah. Nope, not what I wanted to do. I'm gonna fully encircle these, though. So let's. Okay, cool. So now we'll go turn the rest of this into planks. So we need to go ahead and start getting ready to create this stuff here. Building castle walls, gates, and towers to protect your land. We are gonna have to do this. We probably should make a leather working bench. You know, before I make steel, I am gonna move this all over here because I do need to make these other crafting benches first, I think. So I really want this first, I think, and I almost have enough. So once I have 35, I'll go ahead and queue it up to craft this. Because we'll want to build castle walls, gates, and towers to protect ourselves first. Okay. And on that note, guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. We didn't find the mystery man. Maybe we will in the next video. We'll see. I'm going to try to push out to have a video out every week. We'll see how that goes. Obviously, if I'm like sick and stuff like that and not feeling it, it's just not going to happen. And I appreciate your guys' patience. And yeah, let me know what your favorite Gatorade flavor is in the comments and why it's blue. Yeah, I think that's all I have. I don't know. I don't have a whole lot to say at the moment. Well, guys, I really appreciate you all watching. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to leave it a thumbs up. It really helps me out a lot. Share the video. If you're really liking the game, let me know in the comments. And again, I'm going to have the Crestfallen Discord server in the description and my own personal server in the description as well. If you're interested in joining the guild, just feel free to reach out to me on the Crestfallen Discord server. They have a looking for groups section that I've posted the Noxatra guild in, so feel free to just look in there. And yeah, I think that's about it. But guys, I will see you guys in the next video.